Hey everybody, welcome again. If you want to improve your life, your current financial situation, grow your business, be better at work, or just generally want to be a happier person, then listen up. Tony Schmaltz here to talk about personal philosophy and personal responsibility and how adjustments to both can help make you more successful. Many of us talk about how we want to get better. We want to get a promotion at work, or we want our business to grow, or we want a better relationship, or a bigger house, nicer cars, or many things that we want better in our lives. But that needs to start with our personal philosophy and personal responsibility. How many of you live your lives blaming others for the bad that's happened in your life? Even if you don't say it out loud, but you're thinking it in your head. How many blame others? They don't pay me enough. Taxes are too high. Gas prices are too high. Houses cost too much. I didn't get that raise this year. Bob didn't finish his part of the project, so we both got in trouble. Well, if you talk or think that way, then you need to change your personal philosophy and take personal responsibility for your situation. In comparison to today's wages, taxes are about the same. Compared to today's wages, gas prices are about the same. Houses are about the same. Bob really didn't keep you from getting that project done. You were responsible too. Were you reminding Bob every day that he needed to get it finished? Did you offer Bob some help? Did you try to help find him some help? Personal responsibility and personal philosophy. I used to be the same way, blaming everything else around me for not getting what I wanted. I pointed fingers at others when things didn't go my way that I thought they should. Oh, if my boss had only given me better training, I would have gotten that promotion. If the auto shop had only done a better job on my truck, I wouldn't have had to replace that motor. If the market hadn't fallen out from under us when we sold our house, we could have gotten more money. I used to get upset about the direction of the wind, but then I realized I just needed to set a better sail. So all of it was all total garbage. I just needed to change my philosophy. I needed to take personal responsibility for my situation. I could have looked for more training and not waited for my boss. I could have made sure my truck was in better order and taken care of. I could have put my house on the market while the market was still hot. Personal responsibility. I personally had control over all of the events that happened in my life. I know what you're thinking. Tony, accidents happen, right? We don't have any control over that. Well, we'll talk about that here in a little bit, so stick around. An apple a day. Come on, you all know this one. An apple a day does what? Keeps the doctor away, right? Well, what if that were true? Is that so hard? Come on, Tony. We all know that's not true. How do you know? What if it is? Are you going to take that chance? It's a small price to pay, a bundle of apples, and eating one a day. I eat one every day myself. But Tony, I don't like apples. Then change. If it's true, and an apple a day keeps the doctor away, then change. Have an apple a day. If the doctor told you that you had to change your diet to eat nothing but broccoli or you would die, would you say, well, I don't like broccoli? Hell no, you would season the crap out of it, learn how to make different meals, eat it every time just so you could live, because we all want to live. What if I told you that it takes only $10 to change your life forever? What would you say? Well, it can, but we'll talk about that a little later. Back to accidents. I said I'd bring up accidents again. So if you ever heard of Jim Rohn speak, then you may have heard his version of this story, but I literally had the opportunity to use this one this week. A family member of mine got in an accident where her car was sideswiped. I said, oh man, that damage looks pretty bad. And she replied, it's okay, it's not my fault. That's not true. It is completely her fault. She had complete responsibility. She looked at me all funny. You know, the big one eyebrow thing I'm trying to do here, you know, the eyebrow goes up like, huh? She looked at me funny. And I explained that you chose to leave the house at that time. If you would have left 5 minutes earlier or 5 minutes later, you wouldn't have been there to take to get hit in that accident. You chose to take that road. Had you taken a different route, you wouldn't have been there to get in that accident. We have to take personal responsibility for our lives and the situations and understand that we control everything that happens in our lives. We need to get out of that mindset of blaming others and take responsibility for our own situation. We are the only ones that can control what happens in our lives and what happens in our future. What if I told you that you could spend $10 and an hour a day to start building wealth for your family? Is that so hard? Why don't more people do this? But Tony, I don't have an extra hour a day. Then change. You need to change your philosophy. What if you were to wake up an hour earlier or stay up an hour later each day? Could you find the hour then? What if you turned off 1 or 2 of the football games on the weekend? That would free up some time, right? You have to find the time. You need to take personal responsibility for your own future and make the change. Tony, man, it's $10. It's $10. That's 2 stops at Starbucks or a pitcher of beer at the bar. It's chicken feed. You're seriously going to let $10 stand between you and your future? Tony, I'm concerned about what people will think. What will they say? Who cares? Change your philosophy. This isn't about them. This is about you and your future and your happiness. Only you can change your philosophy. Only you can take personal responsibility for your own life, and only you can take responsibility to do something about it. Don't wish that things were easier. Make yourself better. Don't wish you understood something. Go out and learn it. Don't wish you had more money. Go out and make more. Don't wish the wind was blowing in a different direction. Learn how to set a better sail. For $10, we can help you set that sail to improve your life, for you, for your family, and for everyone else affected. If you want to learn more about how $10 can change your future, drop me a teach me down below or direct message me. Thank you everyone for watching. Tune in tomorrow when we talk about personal development. It's a good one. I think you'll like it. Have a great night.